The agency is by far one of the best properties that you can take advantage of in GTA Online, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a complete agency guide in GTA Online, showing you how you can make millions with this property. This year I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and if you could subscribe to the channel it would be very much appreciated. Now onto the video. Security contracts are a series of missions that you can do as part of the contract update with the agency. Similar to Payphone Hits, they are free roam jobs that can be conducted in any session type by CEOs, VIPs and motorcycle club presidents. After buying an agency, Franklin Clinton introduces himself and advises that before getting an A-list client, the business has to start with smaller jobs. The player must register as a CEO, VIP or motorcycle club president to access the computer in their agency office and then manually select their first security contract. The security contract can be done in any session type, making it more beneficial if you want to do it in an invite-only session. After completing their first security job, they can call Franklin from their phone in any session type to get a randomly assigned security contract or return to the agency's computer to choose one themselves. 3 random contracts are provided and these refresh every time the player logs into the computer. Each contract can have a different difficulty level and the payments are scaled accordingly. Professional $31,000 to $42,000, Specialist $44,000 to $56,000 and Specialist Plus $60,000 to $70,000. Security contracts have a 5-minute wait period between successfully completing one and being able to start another. With these security contracts, there is only 2 that you will want to do: vehicle recovery and recover valuables. In regard to vehicle recovery, the player must travel to and enter a building where thieves will have stolen a vehicle. Rival gang members will need to be eliminated, then the vehicle will have to be collected, a locked door will need to be opened, and then the player needs to return the vehicle to their agency garage. A variation of the scenario requires rescue of a pet, with a vehicle containing the animal requiring to be taken back to the agency. Now in regard to recover valuables, the player is tasked with travelling to a location, locating a safe containing the valuables, getting the safe code, opening the safe, getting the item and then returning it back to their agency. There are also some rewards that come with completing security contracts in GTA Online. Completing the first contract unlocks the VIP contract mission. Completing the first contract mission unlocks the VIP contract mission, and the on-course mission will be available for you to start at the golf club. After completing your third contract, as previously mentioned, you will have access to Payphone Hits. After completing 200 security contracts, you will max out the amount of money you can make daily from your agency safe. Payphone Hits are one of the better ways that you can make money with the agency in GTA Online. Payphone Hits in GTA Online are 3 more jobs that can be conducted in any session type. 2 of the jobs will only be offered to organisations or motorcycle clubs with 2 or more members in the session. To unlock Payphone Hits, you will need to complete 3 security contracts with Franklin. After completing their third security contract, Franklin calls the player to advise that he is now available to do Payphone Hits in GTA Online. You will be advised to go to a Payphone Hit location on the map, and this can be accessed through phoning either Franklin or they will appear randomly on the map. Should the player choose to drive away from the payphone, it will stop ringing once they get far enough, thus requiring waiting or calling for another hit. When doing Payphone Hits, players are given a specific target to assassinate, usually within a 15-minute time limit. Additional specific instructions can be followed in order to increase the cash payout for the hit. If the bonus method is not used, a 3-star wanted level may need to be evaded, or multiple enemy reinforcements may need to be eliminated or evaded until the time limit expires. After completing a Payphone Hit, there is a 10-minute cooldown before another hit can be requested. Payphone Hits are by far one of the better ways that you can make money with the agency, so if you do not already, I would highly recommend taking advantage of these in GTA Online. And finally, we are going to be moving on to the best money method with the agency, which is the Dr. Dre contract. To access the Dr. Dre contract, you will have to complete a series of different setups, and then you will have access to the mission called Studio Time, which is a mission that will have to be completed before the Dr. Dre Contract Finale. With Studio Time, the player is asked by Franklin to drive Dr. Dre's Black Champion to the Record A studios. Once at the recording studio, you will have to take out a bunch of Johnny Gunn's men. The player has killed all of the enemies outside of the building before entering and doing the same again. Once the fighting is over, the studio is cleaned up and Anderson .Paak joins Dre in the studio and improvises a song while the player and other onlookers watch. That is all you need to know about the Studio Time setup. Now onto the Dr. Dre contract, which is the Don't Fuck With Dre contract mission. In this mission, the player goes to search Johnny Gunn's last location near Textile City. Once there, they find Guns and his men at the old Mirror Park rail yard. Johnny jumps into his car and immediately drives away while the player is left to fend off multiple waves of hired gunmen arriving in armoured SUVs. Once they are all dead, the player heads to LSIA to stop Johnny from escaping in his plane. They find him and more hired men in Devin Weston's hangar will come and trying to kill you. Once there, they kill all of his men and injure him enough so that he gives up, and then drag him outside to Dr. Dre. Dre beats Guns a few times with a golf club before leaving with the player in an Itali GTB custom, while the player drives Dre to the Pacific Bluffs County Club while he plays one of his new songs. Now that is everything that you need to know about the agency in GTA Online. This is by far one of the best properties that you can easily take advantage of, so you will want to make sure that you start doing this immediately. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am aiming to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year, so if you could consider subscribing to the channel, it would be of huge benefit to me. I'm Vortex and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.